enriching lives through the creation of beautiful, sustainable, and meaningful outdoor environments. These are words spoken from Musa Kawu, who is an aspiring business owner from Bauchi, Nigeria, who is working towards the start of his nursery and gardening services company.
So these are the things that we're going to talk about in today's presentation. We're going to start by introducing you to our team and our business partner, and then we're going to introduce you to our business in general, our business analysis, and end with our advertising assets.
Good afternoon. I'm Sam Wachowski and I go to Gonzaga College High School.
Hello, I'm David Kinney and I go to West Morris Manham High School.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth James. I go to St. Thomas Aquinas High School.
I'm Olivia Schenk. I go to Georgetown Visitation.
Hello, I'm Natalie Miller. I go to the Bullis School.
Hello, I'm Jocelyn Martinez. I attend Tucson High Magnet School.
So this is Musa Kawu, our business partner. He really prides himself in his family, and he really wants his dreams are that he's going to be able to provide for himself and his family. His main vision is that he wants to become a household name in Bauchi. His message that he wants to present is that he can show a sustainable environment while enriching the lives of the community in Bauchi by providing employment opportunities for them. And he also really wants to show that he has great passion for what he does and the beauty and uniqueness of gardening. So what he offers is that passion. He's very passionate about gardening, and every time he talks about it, he's always smiling. And then next, he's very reliable and consistent with his customers, and he has a great work ethic. So when talking to Musa first, we noticed three major problems. First, there was a complete lack of marketing skills. Without marketing skills, he would not have the ability to have traction for his company and therefore never be able to add new customers to his business. Next, we have brand identity, which ties back to his marketing skills. With this, without a brand identity, his brand would never be able to be recognized, and therefore no new customers, therefore no new business. And finally, publicity, tying all the way back to just marketing in general. Without publicity, he would have no promotion for his company, therefore no new customers, and therefore no new business.
Musa's business operates across from the Bauchi State Government House and offers a variety of services such as planting and selling trees and flowers, landscaping, and trimming flowers. His main priority is 100% customer satisfaction and also for the customers to appreciate the beauty in nature.
So these are the values that our business will bring. First of all, it will create new job opportunities because as it grows, Musa will have to hire more employees. And this will reduce unemployment by creating new available opportunities for people to work. And then the next value kind of adds on to that, which is financial stability. Financial stability is very important to Musa because he grew up underprivileged. It's his goal to make sure that his kids can have opportunities that he didn't. So this is why he'll pass his business on to his family after he develops it. And the financial stability won't just be an opportunity for Musa, but also for his employees. The last value is just overall benefits to the community. Musa's business really emphasizes the importance of nature. This importance will be shared throughout the community as Musa plants flowers and trees in it. He will also add more joy to the community by brightening it and beautifying it.
So for the three competitive advantages that we found were first, he really emphasized his good customer relationships and that he basically already has an established customer base and therefore can use those customers to advertise for himself. And then next, his reliability, kind of adding on to the good customer relationships. He has very good and quality performance, and that's very consistent. And he's also very trusted in the community. Therefore, people will know that he will get the job done. And finally, has very strong gardening skills. He has almost 19 years of experience. And for a lot of those years, he had a mentor, which really helped him discover his passion for gardening. And finally, just being more skilled than his competitors is very helpful because people in the area will see the other competition and go to him because they know how much experience he truly has.
So the target market for Musa's business is homeowners, offices, parks, and hotels in the area of Bauchi. The area that he lives in, the city that his business is located in, it's a very densely populated area of over or almost 700,000 people. But it's also the area near him is very agricultural, which means more land and more area for trees and flowers to be planted, which in the long run will help his business.
So the revenue mainly comes from his wide range of services, as well as his products that he sells. And the location and the marketing materials will bring in an influx of new customers. His business provides people with jobs, the environment with beauty, and the local economy with beneficial goods and services.
Our logo design conveys MK gardening and nursery in an interesting way. By using different colors, we were able to communicate what the business is all about. The color green symbolizes nature, growth, and renewal, which is a great example of what Musa's gardening business will communicate. The color orange offers a warm and positive feeling to the customers, which is great to grab their attention when looking at it. Using contrasting colors really helps the images and the words to pop. The trees and flowers are symbolizing what the company will grow, and the tree in the middle symbolizes family, which is a major factor in Musa's personal life and business.
Musa Kawu's business card is designed by his core vision, which is to plant and produce flowers. This card represents the beautification of the flowers and specifically the blooming flowers that he has a love for. In terms of the back of the card, it provides contact information as well as an address to contain simplicity on how to contact the company. It shows our logo for brand identity and a list of services that shows what the company provides.
Our flyer aligns with Musa's brand identity because it highlights his work and his services. It also has contrasting colors to capture the viewer's attention and a quote in the top right corner to show his care for his customers. The logo is also presented for brand recognition, and images of Musa and his work are shown for visual appeal and also for customers to see a glimpse of his services.
Similar to our logo, our sign design uses the trees and the flowers to communicate to people what the business will grow. We also use contrasting colors for easy readability for possible customers that are walking by. We also have the hours of the business, which are Monday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., as well as the business phone number. And in the bottom right, we also have our logo. As a total, our advertising budget ended up being $135. We spent $26 to one business sign, $87 to purchase 200 business flyers, and $22 to purchase 200 business cards.
Let's help enrich the life of Musa Kawu and make his dreams come true.
Guys, I'm really impressed because I keep looking at every single slide. It's really, really interesting. And I know I work with you on your logo. It's really amazing. You keep it simple. I really love it. And by taking the type of business into consideration and it reflects on all your work, so which is really important. I also like the way you connect with your business partner. You get to know him better and you take what he loves into consideration. And as you say, he's always a smile. We can see that in the picture. So the only observations I made is just on the flyers. I think the logo didn't really come out really well. So you just need to make a little touch on the fonts color, just to make sure that everything is really visible. But you guys have really nailed it. I love every part of your work. So I'm really proud of you. And thank you so much for keeping it simple. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Umar. The team did a wonderful job representing your client and advocating on his behalf. There was a reference to the problem at the beginning. And every time I see this guy smile, I don't think of him as a problem or his business as a problem. I think of there's a series of challenges or opportunities. So there's just something about the word problem that doesn't really resonate with me. I was a little bit surprised early on that there was a comment that he had a complete lack of marketing skills, or that was part of the problem or one of the challenges in this situation. And then you folks went on to document his complete lack of marketing skills by the fact that he's a household name. He has an established customer base. He's trusted in the community, and he has 19 years of experience. And again, every time I see his smile, this guy does not strike me as a person who has a complete lack of marketing skills. So you may want to rethink that, because I think he has a lot going for him. And even if he did have a complete lack of marketing skills, I would probably say something like limited or something. But even then, I don't think they're that limited, because I think he's starting from a really strong position, and you have a great client to advocate for. I really liked the target market list, including the fact that it wasn't just looking at individuals and homeowners, but I thought it was really promising to look at the business to business opportunity there, and even parks, whether they're private parks or government parks, because that could really lead to some serious scaling of his business. I thought that was a really good move. The logo is a little busy, but I have to admit, I love it. And so I can't really suggest any particular changes to it. I thought the coloring was nice, and I think it really would work well in legacy marketing collateral as well as eventually digitally. At the end, you refer to him as an expert. He's not really a gardening expert. I just don't like that term. And legally, as I've mentioned, that's a problem, because it raises to it's a legal term, and it doesn't really apply here. And I think it might be helpful even from a marketing perspective if he's a landscape architect or a designer. He's an artist. I mean, if there's some way to convey that, there has to be some set of words to convey the sense that he's a social entrepreneur and he's an artist, and that'll just be wordsmithing. But I think the team did a wonderful job advocating for your client. So I wish him all the best, and congratulations to you on his behalf.
I think my colleagues covered quite a lot here. You guys did a phenomenal job. I think, when it comes to marketing, it's never easy, because marketing, I think it's one of those pieces that can be considered a very subjective space. It's not necessarily always objective, because, one person's, what do you call it? One person's food is another person's poison, right? But you guys did an excellent job in putting this together. You presented the individual well, and I understand, the terms used are a bit different and the cultures are different. So, I get it. I get the using the term gardener, right? Because in a place like Bauchi or Nigeria, it might be a bit challenging if you call him an artist. That might be a different direction entirely, So, certainly that's always good. But the one thing that I do want to point out, in the initial part of the presentation, I was a bit confused around what he offers. I think from a marketing standpoint, the list of things that you indicated that he offers to me felt more soft than, actually what he's offering, from a marketing perspective. What is, I think towards the end of the presentation, you mentioned a few specific things that he's trimming, and I forgot the rest of the items that were there, but I felt like there could have been a better description about the value proposition. What is the real value proposition? So what is he bringing to the market, right? The one last thing, the logo, I think we can all agree that was a great logo. The colors were nice, but I wish you guys had used the right color for the hands. That was a Caucasian hand. Details are really important when it comes to logo, and I say this lightly, but we can laugh, but it's really important. If you're into design and logo, especially for the community or for the space that you're working in, make sure you capture the right type of detail, right? Because so that it's representative of the community that this person is actually trying to attract. Does that make sense? So that you don't have a logo out there, but it looks kind of different. But otherwise, wonderful and great job, guys.
Thank you.